This video is brought to you by the Critical Language Service. To learn more about our Arabic courses taught via telepresence and Skype, to homeschools, high schools, junior high schools, and small colleges, visit our website at www.criticallanguageservice.com.
Okay, let's talk about Ism Mansoub and Tanween Fatha. What is Ism Mansoub? It's a noun that ends with a Fatha. It's a noun that being Mansoub because of something that happened before, because of a particle or something that you added. Tanween Fatha is those double Fathas that you have at the end for different reasons. In the story for this lesson, you heard Muhammad use the formal grammatical ending Tanween Fatha. So it's formal. So in this example, we have ستتغيب أسبوعا عن محاضراتها. She will be absent for a week from her lectures. So أسبوعا here is the object of ستتغيب, and it's the answer of for how long. So it's منصوب because it's a direct object of ستتغيب. How do we know it's a direct object? Because it answers one of the questions of what, when, how long. How long? أسبوع. And in the example, سنسافر جميعا. جميعا here is an answer of how will we travel, and it's an adverb. So the manner of which we're going to travel is جميعا, together. So جميعا takes تنوين الفتح. In the last sentence we have عينت معيدا. I was made into a TA. عينت معيدا. معيدا here is a direct object, so it's منصوب, and it's منصوب with تنوين الفتح. عينت what? That's the question. What were you appointed? معيدا. You know this ending marks adverbs, تنوين, such as أحيانا and عادة. The words marked with this ending in the sentences above, however, are not adverbs. Rather, they play other roles in the sentences. Like we said, direct object. Here we will discuss some of these additional roles that nouns which take a fatha ending, mansub, play. And these uses of tanween are limited to formal Arabic. We don't use it in spoken Arabic, just formal Arabic. Now for a flashback to rules we covered in the Alphabet textbook. So talking about tanween, only indefinite nouns take tanween. Means nouns with no alif, lam or idafa or whatever take tanween. Nouns are not definite. So, and tanween fatha, of course, is a type of ending known as al mansoub. So it's mansoub with a tanween, with double fathas. That's the N sound at the end. It is the version of mansoub ending that is written on indefinite nouns. So it's nothing special. It's when you want to put fatha, tunsab al-ism. If it's indefinite, you just use tanween instead of just one. So tanween fatha, we said it can be written like this, alone or on an alif, resting on an alif seat. And there are different uses for the two forms. So on this side we have, as we said, tanween fatha resting on an alif seat, like marhaban, afwan, shukran. So alif and tanween. And also we have alif followed by a hamza. So if it's followed by a hamza or ta marbuta, then the tanween can rest on the last letter. Masa'an doesn't need an alif, and ustadatan, of course, doesn't need an alif. The tanween rests on ta marbuta. Another point, see how marhaban, afwan, shukran, even though they don't have the tanween, are the same word, because doubled fatha of tanween may or may not be marked on alif, and that if you see at the end of the word and it's not a proper noun but you have a fatha, then it probably indicates that there is mansub, but it will not show in print. Sometimes while printing, while you're reading a book, you won't find tanween, but you will find the seat for the Tanween. So, as we said, Tanween Fatha is the only type of grammatical ending you will see in ordinary unvoweled print because of the final alif. So we might not have the Tanween itself, but we'll have the seat, like جدا a lot, or marhaban again, hello, welcome. So we might not have the Tanween, but we will have the seat, so we know it's there. المنصوب for definite nouns. When المنصوب ending is written on a definite noun, it's written as a single fatha, but like other grammatical endings, you will not see it written in ordinary unvoweled texts, so it will not appear. You'll just have to believe it's there. In a sentence like شاهد محمد المباراة. I don't know why I never do it well the same first time. So شاهد محمد المباراة, as you can see. So this is a verb, so it doesn't count, but still it has a fatha that we're not going to put. محمد, there's a dhamma that we didn't put, and المباراة, it should be mansuba because it's direct object, but in an unvoweled ordinary text you wouldn't see it or write it. So let's recap what we just saw. Al-Mansoub ending exists for definite and indefinite noun. So for a definite noun, single fatha. For an indefinite noun, you have Tanween al-Fatha. And both end case endings are called, makes the noun Ism Mansoub, Fatha or Tanween Fatha. Why do some nouns get Mansoub endings, the Fatha endings? It could be that the noun is a direct object of the verb, like we saw before, شاهد محمد المباراة, or of a qualifier such as how, for how long. Remember? ستتغيب عن الجامعة أسبوعا. Or as we said, the noun signals the answer to one of the following questions: when and how, متى and why. When, متى, why, لماذا, how, كيف. And the answers to the questions would be in Mansoub, would be with a fatha ending. So we're going to see examples of Asma' Mansouba, and together these examples show that Mansoub with a fatha ending on nouns indicates the direct object of to what and other additional information about how the action of the sentences took place, as in when, متى, how, كيف, and for how long, حتى متى, or إلى متى. So كم يوما سأتغيب يوما واحدا فقط. So for how long, كم يوما, for how long. For how long is كم يوما. Another example is ماذا شاهدت فيلما جديدا. So what, ماذا شاهدت شاهدت فيلما جديدا. Just as this يوما واحدا is the answer to كم يوما, ماذا فيلما واحدا is the answer to what, ماذا. Same with ماذا قرأت كتابا غريبا. So ماذا, so what, ماذا again, and this is the answer to what did you read? I read a strange book. And last we have كيف ستعيش هناك, سأعيش وحيدا. So how are you going to live there, how, and so we have how and the answer is alone. So the answer to how would be فتح التنوين منصوب بالتنوين. Okay, let's test what you just saw. Can you figure out which words in the following sentences need to be marked in a منصوب? Remember that تنوين فتحة only occurs on indefinite nouns. So we have عندما كان والدي عين معيدا في القسم ثم بعد أن تخرج أصبح أستاذا في جامعة ويليام أند ماري. عندما كان والدي طالبا عين معيدا في القسم ثم بعد أن تخرج أصبح أستاذا في جامعة ويليام أند ماري. Now when I read it and I conjugated the verb to, but what you need to pay attention to is طالبا معيدا and أستاذا. Did you get the same answer? Let's look at it in عامية. Sorry, this is another فصحى sentence. آسفة أخذت موعدا مع الدكتور ولا يمكنني أن أتأخر سأتغيب ساعة واحدة. So okay, آسفة أخذت موعدا مع الدكتور ولا يمكنني أن أتأخر سأتغيب ساعة واحدة. Notice how when we said تاء مربوطة تنوين فتحة is on the تاء, and here we needed an alif to place the tanween on it. Okay. See, as you can see, the words that we put into tanween are first كان والدي طالبا عين معيدا أصبح أستاذا. So they answer what was my father, what was he doing, what, عين what, معيدا, أصبح what, أستاذا. They all basically refer to the last slide where we said it answers one of what, when, how, and for how long. Like سأتغيب ساعة واحدة answers to for how long.